I don't really talk about this with just anyone. I've tried my very best to establish a strong sense of self-respect and respect for my life experiences thus far. And if I can tell that you're genuinely uninterested in hearing what I have to say, then I'm genuinely uninterested in sharing it with you. But you've clicked on this video, so I'm assuming you're willing to hear. When she died, I learned to live. And I learned to create a life that I like, little by little, every day. I learned how to assume it into being. I learned how to manifest it, to manifest whatever it was that I wanted. I even learned how to be happy in my present moment and how to be still in unpleasant moments. Her physical ending was very sudden when she was very young. And up until that point, I never could quite comprehend the fact that one day, any day, I myself would literally die. Now, of course, this isn't news to any of us. We all know that one day, all of the lights will turn out, and that'll be it. You're dead. It's over. That's it. We get that. But when you look at the way you live your life, when you look at the way you live each day that could very well be your last, do you really get it? You'll spend days and weeks in anxiety and deep sadness, crying over the man or the woman who broke your heart and doesn't love you anymore, even though you still love them. As though there aren't 8 billion other worthy individuals out there who can love you the way they once did and break your heart the way they once did. Find what the qualities were about this person, this specific person, that you loved, and then go find someone who holds those qualities. Because I would argue that you did not love that person. You loved the way they made you feel. You loved the way they loved you. You loved their qualities, their traits. They represented your ideal. So you loved and still love your ideal. At some point, they made you feel loved. They made you feel wanted. They met your height requirement. They met your body type requirement. They are ambitious. They are laid back. They are creative. They are practical. They have the same values that you consider to be ideal. You were sexually compatible. They are physically attractive. They were physically attracted to you. Differentiate the difference. Separate them from what you really love, which is your ideal, and take them off the pedestal. Because you've only got one life left, and it's limited, and it is expiring. And don't make the mistake of thinking you've got a good 50 to 60 years left. Like I said, she was very young. It was very unexpected. She was only 33 years old. I'm only 4 years away from that age as of the recording of this video. And whenever I find myself getting a little bit squirrely in my thinking and a little squirrely in the way I live my life, I like to imagine that I only have a limited amount of time left, which is true. But I imagine that I have an astoundingly limited and low amount of life left to live. So I don't have time to be in love with someone who just won't reciprocate. I don't have time to find myself in a job where they don't respect me. They don't respect the fact that I need time to participate in the activities that bring me true fulfillment. I don't have time to deprive myself of the things that I truly want and the things that I want to do and the ways I want to express myself purely because society or my culture will disagree. I've dropped friends over this very YouTube channel because the things I talk about here are weird, and the way I see life now is too morbid or too intense. But assuming I've only got until 33 years of age, or I've only got 1 year left, or 1 day left, I don't have time to care. And there's something really special about what I just said there, that I don't have time to care. It's that lack of interest in the unpleasant things that has helped me greatly to cultivate that state of being of detachment to the outcome, which has yielded me so many fantastic results, which has helped me to manifest whatever it is I want effortlessly. And don't get me wrong, there are days when I still trip up, like I said earlier, and I'm still working on maintaining that solid, consistent way of being, but this state of being has not failed me yet. Now, I'm not selling to you the idea of YOLO in that party-focused way that it was presented to us, because I haven't bought into that. I still haven't tried every illegal substance on the market because I don't have time to be enslaved by possible addiction. I still learn about investments and multiple sources of income, and I still plan for my retirement because assuming I do live another 50, 60 years, I won't have time to live it in poverty. I won't have time to be 70, 75, 80 and working at some job that doesn't bring me any happiness just because I need money to survive on, because I didn't plan for my future, because I was too busy living in YOLO phase when I was 28, 29. There are people who enter my world and I keep them. I hold them because they enrich my life. They nourish me. It is a very fine line between dropping out of school, selling all your assets, and traveling the world because you may die at 33, and staying in relationships that make you miserable, staying in dead-end jobs for minimum wage that make you miserable purely because you feel as though you have no other option and you're trying to play it safe. Through deep introspection, by going into your hermit mode, only you can truly know how much this situation you have found yourself in really matters in the whole story of your entire life. Only you can ask and answer for yourself these 3 questions. Has this person I've chosen to love really worth the rest of my time? Has this job I've chosen to stay in really worth the rest of my time? If I had 1 year left to live, would I want to live it in this way? To clarify, I recognize that you may not be able to go bungee jumping, party with influencers, and live life luxuriously tomorrow. But if that's what you want, couldn't you start working towards that today? Couldn't you find a little bit of time each day to do whatever it is that you want and enjoy yourself? Have some fun. Couldn't you find moments throughout your day to immerse yourself into that reality that you really want, to daydream about what it would be like and what it feels like to be in a life, in a physical reality where everything is as it should be according to you, and do this just because it feels good and you deserve to feel good. If you're a hopeless romantic and you're having a difficult time seeing this situation from my point of view, and you're having a really rough time noticing the fact that you have other options, and you're adamant that the person you're fawning over is the only one in the world for you. I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you at all. For whatever time you've got left on this earth, it's yours to live, so live it. But the least you could do is decide to live in the end. The least you could do is assume the state of the wish fulfilled. You could learn from those dating coaches who teach you how to be loved, or how to make someone love you, or how to get your ex back, or whatever it is that they teach you. You could learn from them and practice whatever it is that they're telling you to do, and then forget about it. You could practice your manifesting techniques and then forget about it. Do your spell work, your rituals, your special prayers, and then forget about it. Go live. But let go of that desperation. Let go of that need. Your life is expiring, and you don't know when it's over. Do you really want to spend the rest of your time here in this state of depletion and powerlessness? I didn't, and I still don't. Shortly after she passed, there was a quote that I stumbled upon. The remembrance of your mortality will free you. And with that being said, thank you for watching this video. I truly do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I trust you'll give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more content just like this one. So, how did you like today's video, and what video would you like to see next? You let me know in the comment section down below. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Toodles.